We head into another long weekend where any number of schools will have had teacher-only days this week and any number of parents will take an extra day. The government is cracking down on truancy. So the Ministry of Ed has been given the directive to prosecute parents who let their kids' attendance suffer. So we've got about 10% of students who are absent for 15 days or more in a school term. Now, David Seymour is the Associate Minister of Education, of course, and is with us. Morning to you.
Morning, Mike.
Are the schools doing enough, do you think, or not?
It varies a lot around the country. I've since taken on this job, visited dozens of schools, and I've sat down with groups of deputy principals and attendance officers, youth aid, police and local charities, and there are people that are doing a great job. There are other schools where less than half of the children show up, and it's just not good enough. But on balance, I think most people in most schools are actually trying to solve this problem.
Good. What's a prosecution?
Well, basically, a school will go to the Ministry of Education, say, look, we've got someone who, they're not a can't, they're a won't. We've tried, we've gone out, we've engaged with them. They're basically giving us the middle finger and saying education's not important and you've got no right to demand that my kid enrolls and attends a school. In that case, I've been told by the youth aid police, by the attendance officers, by the deputy principals, we need another sanction, another step we can take at that point. They will go to the Ministry of Education and say, look, this is a potential prosecution case. Ministry of Education will weigh it up, and if it stacks up, they'll take a prosecution, ultimately go before the courts. Now, you can be fined $30 a day, up to $300 initially. For repeat offending, the fine on parents can be $3,000.
As much as I want this country to be a better place in all aspects, is taking a bunch of losers to court who don't have any money anyway, who won't pay their fine, really of any value?
Yeah, it is a value, and what one youth aid police officer I remember very clearly told me in Palmerston North, if I've got no sanctions to issue, then I can't do my job. I actually need some teeth. It's also, you talk about value, it's about values as well. We fine people for speeding past a school gate, and so we should. Running over children's obviously something that we should put a lot of effort into preventing. However, I would say that the denial of a future to a child by not going to school, getting knowledge from prior generations and being able to navigate your life in the 21st century, that is also a serious crime against a child, and our system of government and our set of choices about who we fine and what we do in terms of policy should prioritise that as well.
Well articulated, actually. David Seymour, the Associate Minister of Education, and as of this weekend, Deputy Prime Minister.
No worries, Sam. You have a great weekend, hey? Bye.